Hey guys, a very good evening to all of you. And you all are here with me on Unacademy's YouTube channel, which is Let's Crack CBSE Commerce. So guys, let me tell you a bit about Unacademy first, and post that we will going to talk about today's session, right? Yeah. So at the first place, see, you really need to download this app because exams are around the corner, and if you have that zeal, if you want to score really high, if you want to improve your grades and the percentages, so that's all. I don't need to discuss it anymore. If you are really curious enough to know things in the first place, and if you have that spirit to score better than before, so for that all you need to do is download this app. Still, if you're not convinced, so let me tell you some crazy features of Unacademy. Hi guys, a very good evening to all of you. Yeah. Okay, so first of all, we have got the Plus subscription. So in that Plus subscription, you will going to have the daily live classes wherein you can chat with your educators, you can engage in discussions, you can ask numerous doubts and answer poll. And all these things are quite possible, hi Shashwat, when the session is live, right? That's the first amazing thing, that you can ask your doubts, you can clarify them, you can answer polls, all these things simultaneously while the class is active and it's live. Next thing is, see, if you're done with the topic, then comes like, okay, I'm done with it, but am I so prepared that I can really go and take my exam? Like, am I so in for that? So, and if you have any of the fear of exam, the fright of exams, so herein, just to take it away from you, we have got the mock tests and quizzes. So by attempting those things pretty regularly, hi, good evening Krishna. Yeah, so by attempting those things pretty frequently, that's wherein you will be pro with the topic, because we have the mock tests and quizzes wherein you can analyze your own performance. Next is, as you know, that because of this pandemic and COVID, the CBSE has eliminated few of the topics, right? So that's wherein whatever is being eliminated, we have also eliminated that from our course, and we are taking it in such a way that all the children are being supported with this, wherein those chapters are only covered which is being part of CBSE. Next is, with one subscription you can get access to all your live and recorded classes, right? And that too at the ease, at the comfort of your house. So what all you are getting from the Plus subscription? The live classes, that too daily, regularly, live tests and quizzes, structured courses, and unlimited access to all your courses. Then comes our iconic subscription. As this term itself is like self-explanatory, isn't it? As this is really awesome, that says iconic, right? So is this the feature of this subscription. Why? Because herein, hi Nayan, herein you will going to get the personal mentor. So this personal mentor will be the expert, will be the guide who will help you, wherein you can align your learning process, you can frame out the strategies, you can resolve your doubts, your concern with that. Ma'am, I'm science student, but I want to study English from you. Okay, so English is in, it's like, no matter from which stream you are, English to वैसे भी सब जगह होता है ना. So I will I would like to have you here. Hi Prashant. Next is, we have got the live doubt solution. So you can attend exclusive doubt solving classes to solve your subject doubts, get customized study plan to track your progress as well. Then comes the parent connect. You know how in schools we have those PTMs, yeah? So in a similar fashion, and see, there's an advantage of those PTMs. There is, at the first place, you have that fear that my parents will be called out, and I have to be really nice, isn't it? And I have to perform well. These are two fears which I had, at least when I was in school. So keeping that thing in mind, here and also we have Parent Connect. So wherein we have regular open hours for your parents to discuss about your performance with your mentor, and the mentor will going to share weekly performance reports with your parents. So that will be a great help for you, right? So I mean, that's the really good feature as per me. Okay, next is, we have got all the benefits of Plus and Iconic. So Iconic is literally jaw dropping, isn't it? So that's the feature, that's all are the features of Iconic. Here comes the educators. They are the top-notch educators of the nation. They're here with the intention, with the notion to share, to impart their own knowledge with you. These are like literally they are pro with their streams. They are like epic, They are so awesome. They are so great. They are so fabulous. As I would like to call them, the demigods, the superheroes. These superheroes are definitely not there in their capes, but in their Unacademy hoodies or their t-shirts with simply one intention, and that is to help you out. Right, guys? So if you are finally convinced, so all you need to do is download this app. How you can do this? Go to your Play Store, type Unacademy Learning app. This is how it will going to look like. Download, install, work, done. Next thing is how you will come to know when are the classes are being conducted, conducting being by which educator, and what are the timings, what topics will be covered. So for all these questions, hi Prashant, we have got this particular channel which is Quest 12th CBSE Commerce. So either you can copy it from here or you can type it out, and that's wherein you will get all the notifications related to the sessions, related to the lectures which you are going to have. Yeah. Thank you, Shashwat. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Next is we have got, so what all you have got in our Plus subscription? That's in you have got the best educators, interactive live classes, live tests and quizzes, and the creative corner. Oops, my bad. I didn't tell you about the creative corner. So as you know, that CBSE doesn't want to create those robots who are simply out there, like just cramming up things, and they are just there with only the information which is right there in the books, nothing beyond that, right? So that is why we have got all those debate competitions, dramatics, we have got those article writing competitions, like there are n number of competitions in the school. Keeping that in mind, we also have got our creative corner, wherein we will brush up your all these skills, and these things will be done by the creative experts. Those experts are literally the experts, okay? So these all are the features of your Plus. In Iconic, you are already getting the features of Plus, which is best educators, interactive live classes, live tests and quizzes, and creative corner. And along with that, you will going to have the personal mentor, live doubt solution lectures, parent connect, and study planner. Cool, guys, isn't it awesome? Isn't it iconic? Yeah. So if you want, you can go for this. So these on this particular slide, you can see the subscription amount as per the month, right? So which is comfortable with you, whatever is convenient for you, you can go for that. If you're in grade 11, so I would suggest that use a subscription, go for that subscription, which can help you for grade 12th also, as it will be carried further. So for that, you can use my code, which is Ambika, to avail the services of a discount of 10%. So guys, go for it. Then comes your Iconic, wherein this is the cart value for as per the months. Again, here as well. Hi, good evening, Nidhi. You can use my code, which is Ambika, to get a discount of 10%. So that's all about Unacademy. I would like to see all of you there on our channel. Cool, guys. If you have that quest, if you have that thirst to know things in a better way, so I want you to be there. With this, let's come to our today's agenda. Hi Mahi, hi Aaron, what's up guys? Happy to see you all here. Yeah, so as you all know, the finals are approaching. They're like round the corner. They're simply knocking at our doors. And I know all of you are frightened because see, I am considering you as like part of me. So herein I will going to give you the revision tips which I used to follow, and I hope. But if I want to study only English, then I have to take whole. But I mean, that would be a great help, no? So along with English, you can check out other lectures also as per your subject. So you're from science, right? So you can check out the things related to science, also the lectures related to science, as we have got epic educators, the great educators. So let me share few of the tips which will help you in scoring great in your exams. So yeah, this is like the 11th hour, dude. Literally, this is the 11th hour. So first of all, we have got the first and the foremost thing. It's about preparing your revision. So you have to create a timetable. See, when I was a child, that's what my mother told me. Like, you have to prepare a timetable and follow it, strictly follow it. Unfortunately, I didn't hear her. And that literally was a disaster for me. But that is why, from that experience, I am sharing out with a captain, my captain. Yes, I am sharing this experience with you that please create a timetable. Dude, this genuinely functions. This really is an important part, and don't skip it out. Don't do this thing that I am reading English today, tomorrow science, like physics, bio, whatsoever. Create a timetable and follow it. Adhere to it. Cool? Plan with subject you are going to revise and when you are going to revise it. So timetables aren't working for me, ma'am. Hey, it didn't work for me also. But please, please, please somehow make it function, make it work. I don't know how you're going to do it, but do that. When you have that strategy with that ways your mind is not, see, it is being said that creative people, they can't tame themselves in those strict timetables, right? But that is wherein you have for this particular phase, like let's just say for this month or perhaps for the next month, for this particular space or phase, I am suggesting you to create a timetable, like simply for 2 months. Yeah, follow it. So whatever plans you have, whatever subjects you want to revise, plan it accordingly. How many days, how many time you want to give it to it, plan it. Don't give extra time to it, right? So that ways, and again, you have to be strict with yourself. Why? Because exams are approaching. We didn't tell you to be strict because you are in grade 11th. It's the time you are in, where you need to chill with your friends, wherein you are discovering new things about yourself, about the subject and about the world, right? But let's just give a period to that particular phase for a time, for a while. And because exams are here, so let's just, yeah, so we have to be thoda bahut strict with ourselves, right? So divide your time into small chunks. ऐसा नहीं करना है कि boss एक दिन में पूरा English पढ़ लेना है. You'll be super bored that ways. So you have to divide your time accordingly into tiny bits, into small chunks, and perform that ways. As per the experts, our mind is activated, वो 40 मिनट्स तक सुपर एक्टिवेट रहता है जब हम एक कोई भी काम करते हैं. The 41st minute itself, you will be distracted. So that ways, avoid revising for more than 40 minutes. Stick to it, like 40 minutes I will be done with this particular phase. Leave it for another 5 minutes, 10 minutes, perhaps 7 minutes, right? Give yourself odd timings. Once that timing is over, get back to your study table, right? Get extra time to subject topic wise you are struggling with. So you have to give extra time, afford extra time, dig out extra time with the subjects which you are struggling with. Like when I can recall about my own study days, so that's wherein I used to struggle a lot with accountancy and with economics, because I from commerce background. So those are two subjects which I really used to hate, and that's wherein I used to give less of the time to you are never busy. It's all about what you give priority to, or whatever priorities, right? Shashwat, completely agreed on that. So that's wherein I always used to avoid those subjects, and that's wherein I think I failed miserably. So whatever you hate, you have to do that first. Do it and let it die in dust, okay? थोड़े दिनों के लिए फिर, because exams are जाएंगे, so you have to revise it again. Hi Ankit. So that's wherein pick up the things which you hate the most, and you will be done with that pretty soon. Next is get supplies. So make sure you're hydrated. when revising. Hamesha na, like, have those either the almonds, have chewing gums around you, you know, like these things which makes you, matlab, okay, I completely agree that you have to eat something, you know, like leafy vegetables, green vegetables during the time of your revision, but wherein have chewing gums, that ways your mind is also, matlab, because you are chewing all the time with those chewing gums, so that wherein those gums really help you and it gives you some sort of energy. It worked for me. I'm just giving you my own tip. You can figure out your own ways and you can write in the comment box what all you follow. So make sure you're hydrated. Drink ample amount of water, like on, you know, equal intervals. So drink plenty of water and avoid sugary drinks. So don't go with those sugary drinks, as you all know, like what do you have, those Red Bulls or those Cokes and all. Leave that apart and eat sensible food. Sensible means like healthy food. Also make sure you have got plenty of stationery. So whatever you need, you have there on your desk. You don't need to stand up, you don't need to get up from your desk again and again. So if like I pick up myself in that scenario, so I always used to have those highlighters, I always had those sticky notes which I used to paste around. So जब हम एग्जाम देते हैं तो हमारे सामने ना अगर वो क्वेश्चन आया है तो वो हाईलाइट कर जाते हैं, वो जो हाईलाइटर्स वाले कोड्स थे, पॉइंटर्स थे or whatsoever. So they really help. If you can, if you want, so go with it option as well. Next is get a quiet space. That's really important. Figure out a space which is really quiet. You don't want to be cheating hacks. No cheating hacks. Okay, you don't want to be at a place wherein there's a lot of music. You don't have to be near to a place where people are speaking and then you're struggling to study. So that, let's not just do that. Figure out a quiet space. If you have a small house, no problem. Figure out a time when everybody is dead asleep and then you can study. So you have to do things as in which makes you comfortable and convenient. And wherever you are studying, keep that space tidy, lit, which means it has like no lights and all, comfortable and free from distractions. Cool. So that's another trick, that's another hack again which you have to follow. Switch off. Your generation, okay, sorry, even I had mobile phone when I was in grade 9, but take care. So that's wherein you have to put away all these things away from you, switch them off. And what are all these things? They are basically your tablets, your computers, your televisions, whatever. Ma'am, I will try to prioritize my time, make a timetable and work accordingly to today and this weekend. Hopefully, and share your experience with me. Like, how did you enjoy this? Like, I hope you'll enjoy that. And how was your experience with that? Do let me know. That's wherein, if you invest a lot of time, if you invest a lot of time on Instagramming, if you invest a lot of time, if you waste a lot of time there on Facebooking or WhatsApping, so stop it off. There's a quote, okay? Get off Facebook and get your face in a book. So that's, I mean, this is genuinely a high time, guys. Abhi nahi, matlab, abhi thoda sa struggle kar lo. Hardly for like couple of months and you will be super pro. Okay, you'll be super done with that. Your brain struggles to retain information if it is distracted by music and TV, etc. So because बच्चा वो वाली जो चीजें हैं उनका retention power बहुत ज़्यादा होता है. So अगर आपने गलती से अपना थोड़ा सा भी time इन सब चीजों में दे दिया, so that ways वो ना, I don't know ये आपके साथ होता है या नहीं. जिसे Shashwat told me to hear that music that day, Phoenix, right? So that was with me. Yeah, I only teach English. That was with me throughout the time. So that is the beauty of music, undoubtedly. But right now, like presently, our agenda is to score well, right? So please, 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 please don't waste your time. I mean, listen to those soft, soothing music, but then music will work, okay? But then don't listen to those like raps or such kind of music. Avoid it for a time being. Okay, so here's a loop. Here's an infinity loop, which is revise, repeat, and remember. That's what you have to do. Yeah, revise, repeat, and remember. and this is infinity. Okay, revision should be more than just reading the information. In revision books, ma'am, I will listen to music while working maths. It really helps, but CD music only, right? CD music only. Okay, that's great. See, these are my ways, these are my tricks. Okay, yes, those lines hit hard. You are so you're gonna die today or make it out alive, right? So wahi, that's what I'm telling you, Shashwat. For a time being, let's just keep away that music, right? I mean, it inspires you to do great. Thank you. Slides are awesome. Woohoo. Great. So, although they inspire you, but then if they will be right there when you're struggling to learn those data, the numbers, so I don't want you to, struggle with that. So that means for a time being, and again, if that by any chance fuels your body, then go with it. If it fuels your brains, go with it. In revision books, textbooks, and your old exercise book, you need to do something with the information. So आप अपनी ना कुछ जो information create किए जो important है उसको ना कुछ उसको और creative कर सकते हो, right? By making notes out of it, by creating maps out of it, by summarizing it, by using those sticky notes, and that ways these things literally helps you in while you are right up with your exam sheet. वो एकदम से ना ऐसे pop up हो जाती है. So that ways it will be a great help. So revise, repeat करो, maps बनाओ, flow charts बनाओ, और that ways you will keep that information intact with you for sure. Next is check your learning. So that's wherein Unacademy can also help you out. How? We are also conducting regular tests, quizzes, polls are there, and soon we will come up with, I will come up with subjective tests as well. So you need to testify your knowledge. You are supposed to give those mock tests regularly, and you have to solve those previous year question papers. That ways आपको पता चलेगा कि आपका board, if you're from CBSE board, if you're from state board, if you're from any such board, वहाँ पे कैसे question papers frame out होते हैं, and are you really fit to answer those questions? If not, then what are your loopholes? Figure it out. So check out, and literally previous year's question papers, they really help us out. So do check them. Go for your mock tests, go for regular tests. Do question yourself that, hey, am I really up for this exam? When will your new batch start for grade 11th? It's still active, but I will soon begin it from mid of Feb. That's the plan as per now. So that is about effort. We all put effort. We all try to figure out time, but हम लोग सिर्फ time निकालते हैं exams के time पे. So that's wherein your effort and your time, they have to go hand in hand if you have that deep desire to succeed in life. And I agree कि ये 11th 12th के exams, अब तो 12th शुरू होने वाला है. हाँ बच्चा, 12th तो Feb 1st से start कर ही देंगे, but all those who want to read, who want to study with grade 11, so they can join in later. Then is how to establish a routine for success. That's a question, and everybody ponders upon that, like how we can establish a routine for success, how we can establish our timetable. So that's wherein separate your life into categories. What are priorities in life? फिलहाल health, work, और यहाँ पे work क्या है? आपकी exams या preparation. So उसमें से क्या चीज को ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंस देनी है और क्या अभी आप चेंज कर सकते हो, स्किप कर सकते हो. So formulate your goals, categorize it. Next is spend 24 hours tracking everything you do in 15 minutes intervals. Again, I told you 40 minutes में आप 41th minute पे आपका brain stops functioning, and this is not a universal truth. ये सबके साथ मतलब ये मैक्सिमम लोगों पे होता है, जरूरी नहीं है आप पे भी हो. if your brain can function till 50 minutes, go for it. If your brain is there with you till 2.5 hours, go with it. But whenever you are taking breaks, analyze up उस break में क्या कर रहे हो, and is it productive enough? Like, should you do that? Should you like keep on doing that? Pick 3 behaviors you need to change in order to reach your goals. Whatever extra you are doing during the time of revision, skip that out. Leave it out then and there. And that ways you have to pick up the only quality things which you are supposed to do. Next is brainstorm actions you can take to reach your goals. Break them down into smaller steps. Ma'am, I read in 4 a.m. to 6 a.m. This time is very good. Rohan agreed. Let me share with one incident with you. So my brother, he is an early riser. He used to study again, just like you, like 4 to 6, 4 to 7, whatsoever. And I am an owl. I'm like a night owl. So wherein I can simply study during the night time. Yeah, so that's what I used to do from 11 till 4. When I used to sleep, he used to get up. So that ways that's what I'm saying, that for two different people, they have two different ways or separate ways to, make their function, make their brains function. So you have to, if you are comfortable during that time, study it. See, our agenda is to study. That is the only objective. Why we are having this discussion right here? It's all about having those revisions and getting all prepped up for exams, isn't it? So if your brains are active during that time, go for it. And whatever time suits you, go with that. Schedule your routine. Again, routine to set karna hi padega. Uske bina thoda sa difficult hai ye sare ke sare cheezein. So please have a super awesome routine. And routine banane ke baad use follow bhi karna hai. Use the blocks of time you identified in step 1 for the productive behavior for step 2. So जो भी वो आपको पता चला है कि आप क्या क्या टाइमिंग्स है आपके, आप कब क्या करते हो और उसमें से क्या चेक आउट कर सकते हो. So schedule it. Ma'am, we are supposed to rise up with the sun, which helps in more productivity. See, that's what everybody says, and yes, it is. Again, it's applicable on each one of us, and it doesn't. So I don't want to keep ourselves in that stringent box जहाँ पे वो सिर्फ एग्जाम टाइमिंग्स में लड़ाई नहीं होती है शाश्वत, बट अभी भी वी आर इन टू सेपरेट स्टेट्स और अभी भी हम झगड़ते हैं. सो इट डजंट गो दैट वेज. Nidhi, you can, you shall, and you will for sure. See, only thing is, see, when I say that, ऐसा कहा जाता है that your brain is super active when you get up with sun or before sun and whatsoever, I don't want all of us to be in the same box. That ways फिर हमारा humans होने का कोई मतलब, कोई sense नहीं बचाना. So that ways, it's easy, guys. Let's have separate ways. Okay? I am guiding you in preparing the simple format. उसको कब follow करना है, कैसे follow करना है, that's your call. I am not asking all the people who are watching this video that all of us should do it this way. No, we are separate humans here. We are different humans. We are different in every aspect. Why we want to put ourselves into the same box? Let's not do this. Let's not be so bad to ourselves, right? So that ways we are independent. This is simply a trick. This is simply a way. These are simply the tips which you can follow. That's too less to sleep, Shashwat. तो please अपने sleeping hours increase कीजिएगा. Step 4, exercise your discipline, muscle, visualize your end goal, keep a journal and whatever it takes. Please, मैंने पहले भी बताया था. Hi Anushka, प्लीज अपने जर्नल्स प्रिपेयर करके रखना स्टार्ट कर दो गाइस. ये बहुत ज्यादा हेल्प करता है. whatever are your plans, whatever you did, you should jot it down. Maybe a paragraph, hardly like 20, 30, 40, 50 words perhaps. But please, any timetable for yourself, please share with all. Any timetable for yourself, please share with all. Again, Rohan, वो सबका different होता है ना. I'm simply guiding you. Yeah, it's simply a diary entry, okay? तो please उसे formulate करो, उस पे please. Okay, I'm not asking you to write down your secrets. Let's not do that. Because if you have siblings, then don't go with that option. That's like a disclaimer, guys. अगर please आपके siblings है तो उसमें कुछ अपने secrets नहीं लिखोगे. Only thing is like what did you, like the basic ones, okay? Like what is your goal and how you can achieve that, like simple things. But dare not write down your secrets into it, okay? So please beware of the creatures जिनको हम siblings बोलते हैं. Then comes, make it easier on yourself. to reach your goals and set an alarm. And then it's time to follow it and follow it strictly. Cool? अभी कोई liberal होने की जरूरत नहीं है with अपने आप. Step 5 is if you by any chance fallen off the wagon is जो आपने इतना सब कुछ plan किया, इतना सब कुछ prepare किया, if by any chance you are unable to follow it, take a deep breath, again begin it from the step 1, and that's wherein जहाँ पे आप अभी खड़े हो वहाँ पे you will be there, like whatever you are planning for, you will be there super soon. Cool? So that's the trick. Next is don't cheat. Don't cheat यहाँ पे मतलब है don't skip out on your revision. So you don't need to cheat yourself, और यहाँ पे cheat yourself है by not revising things. हम ना इतने प्रो नहीं हैं कि हमने एक बार पढ़ा और हम एग्जाम दे सकते हैं. If you are that awesome dude, I am so pleased to meet you. But if you know yourself, if you know what are your weak points, what are your loopholes, then work for it. Work for it, and work for it. That comes up with revision, and revision. Cool. So that way things will be super easy for you. So यहाँ पे cheat का एक full form है confuse, cheat, CHEAT. Okay, it says confuse. So if you don't know what you should be revising, then don't be shy and ask for help. If you by any chance if क्योंकि हम लोग ना बहुत stuck up हो जाते, like what should I do next, should I go with this, should I go with that, speak with your cousins, speak with your friends, whosoever is there with you to guide you. So don't be confused and don't live up with that confusion. Go and speak with people, talk to them, and that's wherein you can figure out with them how you can do things. Hungry. So teenagers who eat breakfast have better focus and concentration than those who don't. I know we are the generation who believes that, I belong to that generation. You guys are super fine with, you guys are taking way too much care of your health. If you don't, so please start doing that. So the best thing is to begin with your day is with a heavy breakfast. So don't skip your breakfast, because this is something, and don't mess around with your health. Cool? So that's with your breakfast, that this will help you in focusing better. Focusing better leads to the better concentration. Next comes up emotional. Find out about and use stress management techniques. I know guys, हम लोग सब stress में आ जाते हैं. अभी तो you guys are in grade 11th perhaps. That way is when you will move to grade 12, you will be in super stress. I still remember when I was in grade 12, you name an event. You either go for birthday parties, you go for weddings, for marriages, you go for any of the social outing. The बड़े लोग in the family would be like, 12th के exams है ना और आप party में आ गए. Excuse me, I know I'm already in that stress, and I'm so sure that मुझे 100% पता है कि मैं 12th में हूँ. But guys, it's okay. Like, please let me live. और ये जो सारे लोग होते हैं, वही लोग हमारे लिए इतना ज़्यादा stress create कर देते हैं. So that's wherein, please figure out the ways which will surely help you out in, whatever the techniques which you want to follow, go with that. Cool? Next comes is absent-minded. So students, 10th का replay, हाँ जी, वो 10th 12th वाला same scenario होता है यार कि मतलब 10th के एग्जाम से और पार्टी में आ गए, 12th के एग्जाम से बोर्ड्स है ना और पार्टी में आ गए. Like what? Okay. Next come is absent-minded. So students with phones. Yes ma'am, you are right. High five guys. I think I was part of your world यार. वो तो कुछ साल हो गए आपकी दुनिया से बाहर निकले हुए, but I was part of the same world, and that is why I'm sharing my experience with you all. That's wherein it says students with phones on their desk are up to 20% less effective when revising. So our generation is blessed enough that we have got a mobile phones, and even I got my mobile phone when I was in grade 9, but it's okay. Thanks to our parents, but please abhi revision ke time pe keep away that small piece of distraction which can create blunders in your life. So my class timings are from 7:30 to whatsoever, like 2 नहीं पता कब तक होता है, perhaps नहीं 7:30 से. So relatable, yeah. So Okay, yeah. So that's wherein you are supposed to be keeping away that small piece of whatever I should say away from you. And T stands for tired. So, it's regular, bacha, it's regular. Grab a proper sleep, except on Sundays, Saurabh? So, grab a proper sleep. Again, Shashwat, grab a proper sleep. Now, it's time. 7 things to think about the night before an exam. पहली बात तो जब ये अगर आप बहुत ज़्यादा बोर हो जाते हो अपने रिविजन से, सो टेक अ ब्रेक. अपने जो रिविजन का पूरा प्रोसेस है उसमें कुछ भी चेंजेस ले आओ. फॉर एग्जाम्पल लाइक कुछ नया कर लो उस वाले टाइम पे, अपनी स्केड्यूल्स चेंज कर लो. I saw that coming. Oh, okay. So अपने schedules change कर लो, अपना topic like whatsoever. Take a break. Maybe like go for an outing, go for shopping. कुछ भी video देख लो, photography पे video देख लो, या I mean whatever pleases you, whatever makes you happy, do that. Take a break. Take a chill pill for that day. Next is अगर रिविजन से इतना ज़्यादा बोर हो गए हो, अगर वो बहुत मैम योर टीचिंग स्टाइल इज़ वेरी 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 नाइस, woohoo, compliment, compliment, compliment. Thank you, Rohan. Thank you so much. So all you need to do is you need to change your revision method. ठीक है? कुछ भी चीज जो फॉलो कर रहे थे उस मोनोटनी को ब्रेक करिएगा. क्लियर? एंड अगर आप थोड़े से पोइटिक किस्म के इंसान हैं, अगर आप थोड़े से क्रिएटिव किस्म के इंसान हैं, so that ways, see, that's what I used to do. I used to like go out for like in a garden, a park, wherein I used to jog. I could run, okay, like headphones and jogging. So that really worked for me. Oh wow, Shivaji, that's awesome. Yeah, that's awesome. So that will help you out. Exercise karna is great. And another thing, children, this is like a very, मैं बहुत बड़ों जैसे sound करूँगी, I know that, but this is really important, which you all should know, that you belong to a great nation, and this nation has provided you ample number of resources wherein you guys are blessed with, like we all are blessed with. So whenever you have this feeling like I'm unable to do that and I can't, so look around you, what people are doing there. Ma'am, if we decide to take a break for 5 to 10 minutes, it's get extended to almost 30 minutes due to various kind of distractive videos out there. So how to tackle that? See, if you know that videos are great sort of distraction for you, don't watch it. Don't watch it. Figure out a new way. Figure out a new way. If you have a pet, if you have a dog or cat or whatsoever, play with it. If you have any, a younger sibling in your family or any of the chota bacha in the family, play with that bacha. But please, if you are so sure, wahi hota hai na, like you can't harsh reality. See, wahi, I mean, like if I want to sleep at 11, so I will turn off my lights, but I'll still be on mobile, like swiping around, scrolling around. So that's wherein you have to dig out ways. Agar aapko pata hai ki videos are, like they are so captivating for you, so do something else, like कुछ खा लो या किसी से बात कर लो, that ways. And please 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 थोड़ा सा strict खुद के साथ हो जाइएगा for like this phase of your life. Yeah, next is you have to stay strong. That's it. That is it. So what you need to do, okay, there's this GIF which I want to share with you, जो इसके साथ अभी हम बात कर रहे थे, like you turn off your light and you are there on your phone. Let's not do this. कुछ दिनों के लिए let's just be away from this world of distraction. And guys, when people say that mobile is a distraction, guys, it is like without a doubt. वो सिर्फ बोलने की बात नहीं है, it is. So that ways, प्लीज 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 एग्जाम्स वाले फेज में एक तो उन बच्चों से दूर रहना, ये फोन हॉरिजॉन्टल रखा हुआ है, एक तो उन बच्चों से दूर रहना जो बहुत पैनिक अटैक देते हैं, यार मैंने ये टॉपिक नहीं पढ़ा, तूने पढ़ा क्या, एंड यू विल बी लाइक डूड ये तो मैंने भी नहीं पढ़ा. सो स्टे अवे फ्रॉम दोस किड्स, और उनसे बिल्कुल बात नहीं करनी है, उनसे बिल्कुल चैट नहीं करनी, उनसे बिल्कुल कॉल नहीं करना है. सो पॉजिटिव इमेजरी, सो स्पेंड योर टाइम विजुअलाइजिंग. Ma'am, I try to get out my boredom by playing badminton, and I think it's a good exercise also. Perfect, Anushka. That's super awesome. When I get distracted, I open an academy and join any and start chatting with teacher. That's great, that's great, that's great, that's great, that's great. That's super awesome यार. ये तो बहुत अच्छे. आप लोग तो already pro हो यार इन चीजों को लेके. I so can clearly see that. So spend your time visualizing a positive exam experience. This will increase your confidence, help with nerves, and enhance your body or your mood. So that ways you need to recall that positive, like विजुअलाइज कि अगर जब भी एग्जाम अच्छा आप कितने अच्छे से आपको सारे आंसर्स आ रहे हैं. पता है बच्चा, देयर इज दिस टर्म लाइक इल्यूजन में ना कई बार लाइक इट्स ओके टू लिव इन दैट इल्यूजनिस्टिक वर्ल्ड. इट्स ओके, accept it. That's really fun, and that actually builds your confidence. Yeah, that really builds your confidence. So it's okay, illusion भी नहीं है, but that ways imagination, हम कई बार इतनी strong imagination में होते हैं कि वो really it takes place. So that ways you have to be really positive and dare not be negative with your own self. Think about a previous good performance, what helped you do well that time and how you will apply that tomorrow. So recall those moments. मैं जब अपने accounts और economics के exam देती थी, so that's wherein I used to recall that time कि जब मेरे nursery में, second में, first में mathematics में 100 आया करते थे. So like it's okay. Recall those good times wherein you really outperformed, when everybody appreciated you, wherein everybody was like, wow, you did it, you nailed it. So all you need to do is stay positive and think about your amazing performances wherein you have nailed. Next is your preparation. So boost your confidence by reminding yourself of how well you have prepared and how much revision you have done. Yeah, nostalgia. I mean, nostalgia hoga, but isn't it good? Like if it is working, if it is helping, then it's great, yeah. So now you need to remind yourself that you have given months, perhaps weeks, perhaps days for this revision, right? And you are so prepared for this exam and now you want to go for it, right? So have that faith, have that confidence that, dude, I am awesome and I'm going to nail it for sure, right? So you are all up for your preparation. Right? Jitni preparation ki hai, now it's time to pen it down. So you have to be initially during the time of revision be harsh on yourself, but jab exam ki raat hai to please thoda sa cool ho jana. Okay, so have that faith into yourself that you're going to nail it. Focus on yourself and don't compare yourself to others, as this will make you feel stressed. Instead, focus on what you can control. Again, as I was telling you, please उन बच्चों से बिल्कुल बात मत करना, right? And your focus is basically your own self, right? Wherein you have to think of your own self. Please stop comparing yourself with others. जो सोसाइटी के बाकी लोग हैं वो काफी है आपको किसी और से कंपेयर करने के लिए. You don't need to do it to yourself. Please. So it's okay. I mean, let them compare you with others, but you have to be super awesome with your own self. Have faith on you. या आपने बहुत पढ़ाई की है और आप इतनी टाइम से अनअकैडमी रेगुलरली अटेंड भी कर रहे हो, आप लोग ऑलरेडी बहुत रेगुलर बच्चे हो, so you don't need to be scared at all. Next is the challenge. The challenge is your exam. So if you see the exam as a threat, मुझे हमेशा ऐसा लगता था कि प्लीज आज अर्थक्वेक आ जाए, काश मुझे एग्जाम ना देना पड़े, आज ना लाइक कुछ तो भी ऐसा सा हो जाए जिससे एग्जाम ना देना पड़े. एंड आई ऑलवेज यूज्ड टू थिंक इट दैट वेज, और मैं ऐसे करके खुद को ज्यादा स्ट्रेस कर लेती थी. सो दैट इज लाइक, आई नो दैट इज लाइक टू स्टूपिडिटी. बी योर ओन वर्जन ऑफ टोनी स्टार्क. Woo, right, I am awesome, right? Yeah, so that's true. So that ways you will surely going to stress yourself. View the exam as an opportunity or as a challenge. This will make you feel better. So all you need to do is view this exam as an opportunity that you have prepared for it. You have done a lot for it. Okay, and now it's time to see what exam is, what question paper is asking you, what is right there, and that is simply, try to deal with your own fears. So that is really important and you need to deal with that. So go for it and do accept the challenge which the question paper is throwing onto you. Overcoming setbacks. Remind yourself how you overcame previous setbacks. This will help you deal with future challenges and build mental resilience. So please वो वाले टाइम भी याद करो कि आप ना पहले कितना डरे हुए थे और उसके बाद फिर जब वो चीज हो चुकी थी and then you'll be like, dude, I've done it, I've nailed it. Right? So that's wherein whatever you have done previously, recall that, and that ways you will be super fine with yourself. Next is शाश्वत again for you and for all the people who sleep. और मैं भी ऐसे करती थी, मैं एग्जाम वाली रात में, क्योंकि मैं पूरी रात पढ़ा करती थी, एग्जाम वाले सुबह मैं सिर्फ हार्डली लाइक आधा एक घंटा सोया करती थी और मैं एग्जाम देने जाती थी for like those 3 long hours. Right? So that's wherein that was a blunder which I have committed, and what I am trying to tell you is that you guys don't have to do that. So have a good night, proper sleep, which helps in improving your creativity, which actually is a problem solver, and that enhances your concentration and it builds up your memory also. This is more important. And then last minute cramming. तो जो गलतियां मैंने की, मैं लास्ट मिनट तक, I mean you guys won't imagine, मैं बस स्टॉप पे, मेरी स्कूल बस आया करती थी, मैं बस स्टॉप पे खड़े खड़े पढ़ा करती थी पूरे टाइम जाते हुए बस में, लाइक वो 1 घंटे की जो ट्रैवलिंग होती थी उसमें I used to like mug it around. Hey Rishabh, so I mean I have done ample number of disasters in my life, and that's wherein I am telling you my own experience. I'm sharing with you all my own experience that don't do that. It doesn't help. वो बल्कि आप लोग को पैनिक अटैक और देता है, तो प्लीज ये बिल्कुल मत कीजिएगा. Okay, don't try to cram up something new, and कोई भी new page तो मत खोलिएगा. That's okay. Like leave it. I mean it's okay. So now 6 tips for the morning of an exam. They are very easy. Eat breakfast as it will fuel up your brain. So don't you dare कि आप exam देने जा रहे हो और आपने कुछ खाया नहीं है. Dare not go empty stomach. Have a full-fledged great, और इतना heavy breakfast भी मत कीजिएगा कि exam में नींद आ जाए. So like have a glass of juice or whatever you take, maybe slices of bread or whatsoever is suitable for you, maybe a fruit. So that ways it will be a great help for you. Arrive school like कुछ देर पहले. उस दिन बिल्कुल पैनिक मत करिएगा. और if you go via your own vehicle, so please don't try to rush up. जल्दी निकल जाओ, but please पैनिक मत करना. And this is clearly applies जब आप बोर्ड के एग्जाम के लिए जा रहे हो. So try to reach there before time. Look for your room number, roll number, where is it or whatsoever. Avoid people who stress you out. इन जैसे इंसानों से दूर रहना जो बहुत स्ट्रेस देते हैं. यार मैंने ये टॉपिक नहीं पढ़ा, तू नहीं पढ़ा क्या, उस वाले टॉपिक में क्या था. Hey Mr. Commerce, so please, same here ma'am, even my group also used to study throughout the bus until we reach school, and it even adds on some extra stress. I know, right Anushka, I know. Right, so that's wherein you have to stay away from such type of, like really I don't want to call them, but that's wherein they are like एक तो वो खुद स्ट्रेस में और वो हमें भी स्ट्रेस देते हैं और फिर हमें रियलाइज होता है ओ गॉड मैंने ये टॉपिक नहीं पढ़ा. So please kindly make a अच्छा खासा सा distance with these kind of people, this kind of breed altogether. Remind yourself of all the hard work and preparation you have put in. So please, वो जितनी मेहनत आपने की है, it will be right there. So have that confidence, have that faith onto yourself that you will surely going to do it. Okay, have that that zeal, have that confidence, and that is all. पूरा exam is the पूरा का पूरा जो revision किया है exam के लिए, it will surely be paid off. So बस कुछ दिन बचे हैं exams के, ठीक से कर लीजिएगा. And feeling nervous? It's okay. Pause for a minute and take some deep breaths. बेटा romantic age में the poets were actually, और उस टाइम ना French Revolution हो गया था, लाल बहादुर शास्त्री. So that's wherein romantic phase में और रोमांटिक एज में यही हो रहा था मेजरली, दैट दे स्टार्टेड बिलीविंग, और यहाँ पे रोमांस दे आर डूइंग विद सीनरी, विद नेचर. सो रोमांस है बट दैट इज पेइंग मोर और विद गॉड, विद नेचर. सो दैट्स अनदर काइंड ऑफ रोमांस. अगर आपने रोमांटिक लिटरेचर की बुक्स पढ़े हैं, रोमांटिक लिटरेचर रोमांटिक एज पे, सो दे हैव गॉट अराउंड 257 डेफिनेशंस ऑफ रोमांटिक और दिस रोमांटिक फेज और एज. ट्रीज तो लिया है, स्ट्रेस तो लिया है नहीं, लेकिन माइंड इज वेरी फ्री रखा था. हाँ जी रोहन, दैट रियली हेल्प्स यार, दैट इज अ ग्रेट वे, दैट्स अ रियल ग्रेट वे. एंड प्लीज थोड़ा सा मेडिटेशन हेल्प्स यू आउट, तो प्लीज 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 स्किप मत कीजिएगा. रिमाइंड योर सेल्फ ऑफ योर एग्जाम स्ट्रैटेजी. एग्जाम स्ट्रैटेजी क्या है? सेक्शन ए पहले करना चाहते हो, सेक्शन बी, सेक्शन सी, जैसे जो भी स्ट्रैटेजी है, स्टिक टू इट एंड फॉलो इट. So that is all for our today's lecture. I hope all these tips you will surely going to use in your exams, right? और अगर आपके कुछ खुद के कुछ views है, या फिर if you have different views or different way of treating yourself during your exams, what are your ways, what are your tricks? So I would like to hear about it. Kindly mention in the comment box, and it would be great to know you all. With this, I'm wishing you all the success in the world, right? I know you all will going to nail it. You guys are super pro because आप लोग इतने ज़्यादा time से classes regularly attend कर रहे हो, and you guys are so regular, and I so can see that. So you don't need to fear. You don't need to have any sort of fear, fright. You guys are awesome, and trust me when I'm saying this. Yeah. So all the very best, my champions, my scholars. I have full trust and faith on you, and I hope कि यही trust, यही faith आप अपने पे भी रखोगे. Cool guys, with this I'm going to take a leave from here. All the very best for exams, and you don't need to stress at all because you guys are really up for the exams. आपने बहुत preparation की है. So it's time to see how you're going to do that. Yeah. So please motivational speaker. Woohoo, yay. Yeah, thank you so much Shashwat. This is a great compliment. ये मुझे लाइफ में कभी किसी ने नहीं दिया था. Woohoo! Yay! Cool guys. Thank you ma'am, very best class. Thank you. All right guys, have a nice time ahead and don't be harsh on yourself. You guys are pro. Okay? Take care. Bye bye.